And that brings me to my next question, because I was about to say that that luxury market hasn't really been doing well. We got numbers out, or an update rather, from Burberry yesterday, as you mentioned. It doesn't really look great. So you'd say Richemont is then your pick in that market?
Well, so if you look at Burberry, I mean, Burberry, 27% of Burberry's, exposure is into the Chinese market. So during the Chinese, I mean, a lot of what took place was during the COVID when everyone was locked down, as opposed to being able to go do things, you know, head out to the parks or movies, etc. I mean, people were spending and people were buying goods. They were spoiling themselves, and so there was a big spend during that COVID period on luxury goods, and especially in China, and now it's come out, and the Chinese economy is in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
But a lot of these companies, Burberry being at 27%, Richemont still, a very big portion of 30%, but other like Swatch as an example, 33% exposure to China. So all these companies are really getting affected by this low demand from Asia. But yeah, I think the reason I like the Richemont story is because jewelry as the branded jewelry makes up 40%, of jewelry sales, only 40%, whereas handbags and watches, you can imagine your branded watches make up 100% of the market. And with jewelry, it's becoming huge now, where you're starting to buy branded jewelry, and it's because Richemont only, they're the biggest players with the likes of Cartier, as you mentioned. I mean, they're huge. The second biggest is Tiffany, and it's half the size of Cartier. So it's exciting to watch this, because it's a growing. It only makes branded jewelry only makes up 40% of the market, and it's really growing. It's quite an exciting space, because it really is. There's potential. And it really is where people are headed.
So Richemont, one to watch out for in that space. It really is an interesting space at the moment, considering what is happening in China. Nicholas, thanks so much for your time and those insights. That was Nicholas Pittaway from Sasfin Wealth.